Good afternoon, people. What's up? IOBA. My name is TC, aka Johnny Clyde. Today, I want to speak on a little subject matter that everybody been speaking on over the last couple of days. First, before I go in, I'm going to ask everybody to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to hit 600 subscribers. That's my next milestone. Candace Owens, her claim to fame. She got big on the internet, about 2016 was the first time I heard of her. And her and Tommy Lauren, this young white girl, they used to both be kind of using the same talking points from the same sources. I used to call them two different flavors of ice cream. That's how little I thought of them. It was just going to melt away and fade into obscurity. Well, Tommy Lauren, in my view, kind of did. I mean, she's still out there somewhere, but she ain't that relevant anymore. Candace Owens, on the other hand, she decided that she was going to go into that grift where she started talking a whole bunch of crazy shit about her own people. And the conservatives like it when they hear a pretty little black girl who sounds like a white girl trashing her own people. It's a whole goddamn genre, that thing that they do, that cooning. It's a whole goddamn industry. Cottage industry. That's what it is. And Candace Owens got knee deep into it. I mean, she was always coming down on the side of the cops when police did something to black people. When police shot unarmed black people. She said all kind of crazy shit about George Floyd. She did, you name it, any form of cooning, Candace Owens was doing it. I made a bunch of videos about her. If you look back through my shit, you'll see 3 or 4 of them. So, they like her. White boys like young black women like that. So, inevitably, she hooked up with and married and had 3 kids with a white man. I mean, what else? And, she got a job over there working with Ben Shapiro and Nick Fuentes and them boys. She went to working with them. She got on that far right talking head platform, the Daily Wire. Just so happens that Ben Shapiro and I think the CEO of the Daily Wire are Jewish men. And Candace Owens, she gets on their platform and starts talking crazy about Israel. Now, everybody knows what's happening in Israel ain't cool, ain't right, and it's unjust. Everybody knows what's going on. But you also got to know, Candace, what side your bread is buttered on, who you working for at the end of the day. When she first started criticizing Israel and what was happening in Gaza, I knew she was in trouble. Because that's just something you don't do. I'm surprised she lasted this long. Over there. So she got fired. She got let go. She got shown the door. She got her wake-up call. I'll tell you something. By now you would think that a lot of coons and right-wing conservative Negroes would understand that they got a wake-up call coming. You ain't never going to be accepted. Guys like, what the dude name? Jason Johnson. The one that said that, politicians in his state shouldn't worry about the black male vote. Yeah, that nigga. That coon. he got a wake-up call coming too. He should pay attention and take heed and watch what's happening to his fellow conservative, Candace Owens. And now she show up on the Breakfast Club. Well, you know, I sat there and I watched the whole interview of her on the Breakfast Club. She factually wrong about a lot of things. She rehearsed before she got there. She failed the black card test. I wasn't impressed one bit by her little act. Now I'm hearing she's gonna make, the rounds. She's gonna go to Club Shay Shay, and she's gonna go where else? I think she's been on the Joe Budden podcast, all that. So she's making the rounds. I don't know what she's trying to prove. But as far as I'm concerned, man, she just like Omarosa and all of them. She might as well stay on over there where she at. I mean, she'll be all right. She'll be fine. But ain't no way she gonna bring that bullshit over here into the new black media. Ain't no way she gonna bring that shit over here into the new black media. Into the new black media spaces and have anybody believe it. You dig me? Candace Owens got her wake-up call. It always happens. It never, ever fails. Ever. I'm going to tell you something. Some Negroes have gotten their wake-up call. A lot of times they was too stupid to realize that's what was happening. Or they recovered from it. They're still out there talking that shit, but they're pretty irrelevant. But they got their wake-up call. And they staying in their lane. Some very powerful Negroes. But by and large, they can't recover from it. Don Lemon from CNN got his nigga wake-up call. So that's two in a matter of a few weeks. At no time can you get the idea in your head that you equal or that you've been accepted into the big club. Because like George Carlin said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. You ain't it. Not only aren't you in the big club, Don Lemon and Candace Owens, not only aren't you in the big club, at the end of the day, they just think you a well-spoken nigga. That's it. I don't know how many times y'all heard me say this. Them white folks don't love y'all. Y'all can play conservative all y'all want to. Look, I understand the policies that conservatives want to push. I understand. I don't agree with a lot of them, but I do understand them. But you also got to recognize that when you're trying to ally with people that don't want anything to do with you, that's a lost cause. That's an exercise in futility. Maybe y'all should form y'all own political pack and try to work from there. Because them crackers over on the right don't love you niggas on the right. They show it to you every day. Us over here on the left, we already know. I've been woke since I'm fucking 15, 16 years old. I know they don't love me. And I'm okay with that. You dig me? I know they don't love me, but these goddamn conservative niggas be all goddamn delusional about how white people feel about them. And then they get there in these white people's spaces and think they can say anything and ask any question, and there won't be any repercussions from that. Ain't no free speech when it comes to no nigga. And if there ain't no free speech when it comes to no nigga. It's just that simple. When you get to a certain level, if you want to stay there, shut the fuck up. You don't see, I don't think I ever heard Michael Jordan say anything political. I don't think I heard Michael Jordan say anything political. And we already know which way how Charles Barkley get down, and Shaq. So if you on the left and you're an athlete, you get the Kyrie Irving treatment. But if you're on the right and you get up there and say all kind of crazy shit about black people, you get the Shaq and the Charles Barkley treatment. You see how that works? It's the same across the board. Candace Owens was playing the game great for a while. But you know what? Don't get it twisted. She's going to be all right. I just don't think she need to bring that goddamn show over here into the black community. Because there ain't no room for her over here. We don't need her at the motherfucking cookout. She can't come to the front yard barbecue. She can't roll up in the barbershop and sell bean pies. She can't do jack shit in the black community. You dig me? She can't do nothing but stare ass over there and bed winch. Because that's all, to me, she ever gonna be. I mean, look, you could probably reform her because she young. But she got a long way to go. She got a lot of making up to do. But I don't think she's going to, because according to that interview she did, she's still down with, run-of-the-mill mainstream politics on the right. You dig me? So, like I said, another day, another wake-up call. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will catch y'all on the next one. TC. And I'm out. Peace.